All right, hold on.
Press the share button and then select broadcast settings.
I know what I'm doing. Want to say something?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Something.
Yeah. All right.
Trying to decide if I want push to talk or not.
This is the one we had before.
Yeah, I'm doing the demo. I'm not doing the actual game. Because screw me for being a small-time YouTuber. Creepy house, creepy house, creepy house. I'm feeling really freaking salty right now.
Ugh.
There is large level of salt in my veins.
Why the salt?
Well, okay. So, yeah. I go and I'm like, I pre-ordered it on, I pre-ordered Resident Evil 7 on Amazon, right? Mainly because Christmas gifts and, well, why pretty much a bunch of people order stuff on Amazon. Convenience. So, I go and I do that, and I order it, and hooray. I ordered the dang thing, and I, kind of, I'm sitting there like, well, I know, whatchamacallit, GameStop has a, they've got their little pre-order thing. So I'm kind of going in, I'm talking to GameStop, and they're like, yeah, we got our pre-order thing. But if you are a, one of those members where, like, I get the discounts and I, accumulate points, that you will actually, you'll be spending $12, but whereas Amazon was going to ship it the 24th and I was going to get it the 26th, basically missing 2 days of opportunity of streaming, they were just going to go, well, why don't you go ahead and take it on at 9 p.m. on the 23rd versus waiting till the 24th. So I was like, sweet, right? And of course, like, this morning, like, PewDiePie was streaming it, and now pretty much everybody was at, like, 9, everyone grabbed it, and so now a bunch of people are streaming. I can't stream it. It will not.
Sucks.
It will not. What they're doing is, I guess they're going in directly from their. They're going in directly from like their converter box from the PS4, and I have that ability, but that's way too much stuff to set up. By the time I would already have all of that set up, it'd be time for me to go to bed.
Yeah.
So hold on. Ugh, it's so creepy. right, so it basically, I'm kind of confused as to what's going on because when I go onto Twitch, everyone's streaming this.
Yeah.
So I go into this dude's stream and I'm like, "Hey, look, I'm not trying to self-promote, but how is it that you are streaming this and I am not?"
Yeah.
And not only did my comment get deleted, but I got permanently banned from talking in that chat room.
What?
Yes.
Well, that's rude.
Yes.
That is very rude.
So I was like, really? And I had to go through like 3 or 4 separate streamers before a dude going, "Yeah, I'm playing off of my PS4, but I'm going in via converter box."
Huh.
So it's kind of like one of the, and again, I understand not going into someone's stream and being like, "Hey, if you like that, because this dude worked really hard to get all these millions of followers, why don't you come look at me?" You know, I get that. And that's lame, and that's not cool. I completely understand that, but that's kind of why I led with not trying to self-promote, but I am a streamer with a problem that you have found a solution to. What's going on?
Yeah.
Well, there are AHs everywhere.
I mean, that's rude, though.
I mean, I understand deleting it, and I understand somebody going, "Hey," you know, like a moderator going, "Look, don't do that again." You know, I get that you're trying to solve a problem, but he's streaming, that's not his fault, so leave him alone. I could have understood that.
Yeah, but just straight banning?
Permanently.
Yeah.
That's just ridiculous.
Yep. Well, as I said, there are AHs everywhere.
But it's also kind of like, okay, I get it. PewDiePie and Markiplier are 2 of the biggest names out there in streaming. Right? So I get them and a couple other streamers like them getting a copy, you know, probably like midnight last night they were given it so they could download it, and then streaming it today a full day early. Something like that is going to boost sales, because people are going to watch it and go, "Ooh, that looks creepy, let me go do that." But seriously, like,
Yeah, it's marketing.
no, I get it, but why can't I?
Yeah.
The thing is, Markiplier being who he is would probably have helped you, told you why.
Okay, Markiplier more than likely would not, but that's just because Markiplier gets a million comments. He doesn't necessarily stream live. It'll be up tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, that'll be up. And he'll be doing it. But those 2 players are going to have, like, their chats are just not for conversing, but just basically like, "I like your stream." You know, but that's not bad. They're not being mean. They can't follow that. And I mean, I get that point when I get 10 people in my chat.
There's too many people talking.
When I have 10 people in my chat, I can't keep up with it. They have hundreds, if not thousands. But, you know, it's just kind of like, "Oh, you're going to get the game, you know, a couple hours early." Well, that's awesome. But you're not going to be able to stream it. Well, that's kind of lame.
But you can play it, so play it.
Yeah, but if I'm going to stream it, it needs to be... I don't want to lie to everybody knowing a jump scare, replaying it tomorrow, and then go, "Oh, I didn't know that was going to happen." Oh, so scary. All right, I'm trying to find this freaking scavenger hunt and figure out what I'm supposed to do next.
Have they added anything new in this one, or is it the same one from last time?
I think it's the third one. I think it's the same one. Because I've gone up to the door, and it giggled.
Because I know you almost got to the ending, but then you, like, went through the wrong door.
Yeah, I went through the wrong door. So I've got two. I've got Grace will not wake when the clock makes its chime. Her covers are heavy, and it's past her bedtime. So that was on the wall. The wall gave me that. It giggled. I went downstairs, pointed at the bookshelf. That giggled. That did its thing. And then I went up and I looked at the light bulb, and then that did its thing. Its Phil is tucked in tight on his cold, stiff bed. He's having sweet dreams of not being dead. If I remember correctly, and if you have the ability, please help me out with this. But I have to go down into the room. Oh God, that means I have to deal with a-hole blocking me in.
Oh boy.
All right. Running.
Do I sound southern?
So what?
Do I sound southern?
You're talking to a guy who was born in the North, grew up in the South, and grew up in the North. Unless you sound like friggin' Scarlet from Gone with the Wind, I can't really tell a difference.
Everyone says I sound southern.
Not particularly. Not deep south.
One hand. Alright.
You have a mild southern accent.
You sound American, let me put it that way. Like, I don't notice any particular... Like, I think you really have to hit the four corners in order for it to be, like, any notable places. There's a couple of places that are like, you know, oh my gosh. Or, like... Because I guess when people watch Gone with the Wind and The Nanny, that's what they expect.
Yeah.
You know, they expect, like, people from the North expect everybody who's Southern to go, like, oh, I do declare, Mr. Reginald, I do like this, you know, Southern phrase entered here.
Y'all go on down to the creek now.
Yeah. I got an idea about running down yonder to the restaurant, you know. So, and then people down in South, when I'm like, oh, I'm from New York, and they're like, why don't you sound like the Nanny? Oh my gosh!
The nanny named Fran.
Hey, Offensive. No, I never finished the third one, and I said some. I'm from the North. You missed that. But, no. I don't know. I could try and run it on, like, a regular play, but for right now, I never finished the scavenger hunt. I screwed up at the last minute. I do have the Resident Evil game. I got it on the 9 p.m. release, but I'm not allowed to stream it, I guess, until midnight. But I have class tomorrow early, so I can't. Hey, you know what?
I mean, anybody could have made...
There's nothing wrong with accents. Accents are sexy. Hey Guilders, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to catch me live on Twitch. The link is below. Please stay tuned for the next episode, or if you're looking for something a little different, you can follow the links to the episodes on the left and the right. Or you can catch one of my guest streams. See you next time. Oh, yes you do. You have that. That is your range.
I'm so dead.
Darn it!
Which one are you?
I'm the one losing.
Dang it, win!
I'm the ugly one.
I believe in you!